Bagfuel, baby.
And I still get paid off of old shit I did from 98 to shit I do right now, and that's catalog, and that's seed to a tree mindset. A lot of people gonna go get a record deal just to they chasing the number one spot on the chart. They want a plaque on the wall. None of this shit is worth nothing. You feel me? Like what is the money in that?
Sometimes I always tell them this, if your paperwork don't say full rate and it says half rate or 3/4
Right.
rate, you might not ever get a check. They just had Kevin McCall on.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, they got
Nah,
Kevin McCall on social media right now,
Crying.
saying he wrote 4 records for Chris Brown. Crying, he has an EBT card. And he's asking Chris Brown on camera for $25,000.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Mind you, these 4 songs done generated 90 million.
How many plaques can he take them plaques to the pawn shop? You see what I'm saying?
How much is a plaque worth, S?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You get
Well, there ain't no dollar.
That's what I'm telling you.
Bro.
So it's really like if
You can't pawn it?
What does the chart mean? What does a Billboard chart mean? Like
It's just accolades, nothing
at the
more.
end of the day, if you done sold it to these folks, it's their record. It's their album that sold all this. It's not your property. So it's like,
tough, bro.
And that's what we keep filing for the fool's gold, instead of staying down with the money.
Why?
And owning them out.
Why?
People seeking
Because it's for
validation.
clout.
Yeah.
It's like right now people care, but then you know what? I'm not blaming the people right now because they have been taught that this is the way.
Yes.
Now we've been since Cadillac Records getting fucked over. If you look at any movie, you know what I'm saying. But we still do it. Why? Because the people we look up to today do it.
Because they want to be around the world, Thug. Maybe regionally isn't good enough for them. When I told him, I said, yo, listen, man, if we can just get New York, the 23 million people that's in New York,
right?
I'll take that, Thug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm only going to go to Brooklyn, Queens, and all that, upstate, Buffalo, get money, if I can get that, then hopefully, we can spread to New Jersey and then to Connecticut. And if we're really good, let's see where we go from here. But I wasn't dead set on trying to be worldwide doing this thing. I just wanted to do good and make my money off it. I always told him, I said, yo, if we not making no money off of this shit, this shit don't mean.
You don't want to be
everybody
famous
be looking
and broke.
at me. It's crazy.
You don't want to be famous and broke.
Thank you.
Everybody know you,
Woo.
and then you on the bus. Like that's the worst thing to be. So it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, but I feel you though. That's what a lot of people want though. Like I say, most people want the worldwide look, and that's what they think the label got to give them. But really, the seed to a tree. Like I say, I'm not on the radio. Y'all here talking to me. You put out y'all put out good podcasts. I'ma hear about it. Everybody's gonna travel on social media. So really, we think we need all that, but we really don't. On the cool, we really don't need that because I ain't never know who you working with or dealing with and we don't never know none of that. Really, the people is there for the people, and until we believe that and understand that, and a lot of the reason why we don't is because it's charting what we talking about, the podcast. You be like, man, we got to get with these people so we can get on the chart. Everybody chasing these charts, but these charts is not worth shit. You got to sell your product to get on these charts. You know what I'm saying?
You got to touch the people. I think people forget that you got to be good.
Yeah.
You got to touch the
Chick-fil-A
people
service.
with your word. You got to touch the people with your words, with how you carry yourself, with your music, your standards. You got to be
believe
good
in that too. You got to believe that. I think a lot of people don't believe in themselves, and that's another reason why a lot of people don't do it. On their own is because they believe that man, I'm gonna get this money because if it don't work, I still have the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you believe in yourself and what you're doing, you know that it's gonna eventually turn into whatever money you want it to turn into. You know what I'm saying? That's just a different mindset.
About fear.
Fear, a lot of, you know what it is in entrepreneurship and being a boss, it's a lot of losses you realize you have to take. And you take so many losses that it don't matter because nobody really care about the losses. They usually just focus on the wins. So once you learn that a lot of people want to come out perfect, and want to do it. I got to wait till I get this and that. And that ain't what it's about. It's about, putting something out there, learning, growing, getting better. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. Like I say, it's not if we can just stop thinking I want to start out on top and just be at the top from the beginning and start thinking, man, let me grow like a tree, like everything else, like a person. From a seed to a tree, from a baby to a man. If you just had the patience to see your ideas through, it ain't no telling where you can take this shit to, man. It could be a whole nother level of success, you know what I'm saying? But people, like a lot of people just don't believe that they can do it, you know what I'm saying? So I look crazy. They be like, man, you talking crazy. But really,
That's how
I
it go,
believe it.
sadly.
You know what I'm saying? I believe, but if we just think about that simple thing, if we just own the culture, anything we the majority of, where will we be?
Are we ready to own the culture?
But we don't get money together well. We don't trust each
Facts.
other for some reason.
That's a fact.
I don't understand.
I don't trust that nigga.
I mean,
He talk
listen.
fast. He talk funny.
But the white man been getting you since they walked you on a
Exactly.
damn boat.
Every
so
time.
Why do you trust
Why you trust them over your
when they
people?
took your life? So that's what I'm just trying to figure out. If it doesn't work, if me and Slim Thug do a business and it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It doesn't have to necessarily work because me and Thug is black. Maybe I got poor. Maybe I got poor.
Can it be a personal thing? Meaning, I'm gonna be very careful with this. It just hurts more if you get shafted by a black man versus by a white dude. It's a different. It's just
you expect it more from a white dude, and a black man might blind you a little bit.
They've always said a white dude will go with a black girl because they can do all the disgusting things that they wouldn't feel comfortable doing to a white girl. I think psychologically it's the same reverse. If you get jerked by a white dude, they'll be like, you fell for the game.
No, I'm ready to choke him too.
But you understand?
I'm ready to choke him too.
You not understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
The excuse is built in.
Yeah.
We didn't know. But if it happens between us.
Oh, you should have suspected that. You
go get your gun, nigga.
Expected that.
You never hear it. They say go get the gun for the white man.
Dude, they don't.
We gotta change that mindset though. That's
why I ask you, are we ready to own this culture?
But we all
we have to get right. I mean, I say, at the end of the day, really, I'm gonna keep it real. Like man, them people didn't play with my name so much. Like I said, I ain't even do that. It ain't even for me to tell nobody what to do no more. I'm gonna just do my part. You do you. I'm gonna do me. Like I'm gonna be I'm gonna represent what I say is what it should be, and that's owning the part of the culture that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And represent being a black man like I feel like it need to be represented. And a lot of people might disagree with whatever I do or however I move, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to respect. That it's working for me. So that's it, and I ain't got nothing. Like I said, I love everybody, but the way your own people play with your words, like I've done a lot of stuff that people should celebrate more than hate. But to hear the hate that people be having for you after you done did so much, it make you say, okay, cool then. You know what I'm saying? If you
it could be a bot. It could be a 12-year-old kid that don't know no better.
Not just online. I'm just saying. Period. I'm just saying.
Funny, yo.